Welcome back to Mango Tea.
Mango tea. Made in China, bitch.
And in this installment, we'll be revealing to you what the response was from Tanacon after I gave you all my advice on how to get your money back after the whole boondoggle known as Tanacon. I believe this is where there's a whole bit of faldy-roll about, hello drama poodle, tell me the drama.
Drama poodle, do you have drama for daddy? Tell me the drama.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Thank you for telling me.
Oh my goodness, drama poodle, I had no idea about that. Thank you for telling daddy the drama.
Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do all that, if you haven't noticed. Okay, you'll remember in that prior video, I advised you if you charged your tickets to Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, one of the big credit card companies, maybe even Discover, that you could call them and make a claim, and that they would issue you a temporary refund as they investigated, and then would likely issue a credit to you, because in all the years I've had American Express, they've never refused to do so. So that was my insider tip, my life skills 101 on how to get your money back. Today, I received a letter from American Express, and I will read it to you. Now, they used my whole name, which I'm not going to use. It's a very nice denouement to this whole situation. That means conclusion in French. All right. And French is appropriate since her last name is Mangeur. It's not Mojo. I don't know where the hell she came up with that. But M-O-N-G-E-A-U in French is Mangeur. All right. Dear Jeff, we're pleased to let you know Veeps Inc. That's interesting, isn't it? That it's a Veeps. We're pleased to let you know Veeps Inc. has issued credit to your account in the amount of $77.04. I'm glad they didn't forget the 4 cents. Pennywise and pound foolish. The credit has been applied to your account and will appear on your next billing statement. Therefore, we're closing our investigation. See, they investigated, and they found out that the whole Tanacon was a con. You can receive future account communications for us by email, yada, yada, yada. Set up your account, enter your password, thank you for your membership and being a loyal person, blah, blah, blah. So that's it. Here it is from American Express. Oh, here, American Express. Don't leave home without it. All right. Hannah herself, Ms. Mangeur, has issued a statement on her Instagram story. I don't know what that is, frankly. I don't understand Instagram from the get-go. If you post a picture, you could do that anywhere. So I don't understand the whole point of Instagram itself, let alone the Instagram story. I guess it's just a bunch of pictures that you put together. I don't really know. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. But anyway, she provided a statement, not through a press agent or a press release, but through an Instagram story. Someone asked her, are you sorry that you did the whole Tanacon business? And this was her response. All right. Do you wish Tanacon, this is the actual question, do you wish Tanacon never happened? And her answer is as follows. Yes, at least the way it did. It eats at me every second of every day. Clearly this young lady has no clue as to punctuation, or apparently they don't teach that in school anymore. Yes, at least the way it did. It eats at me every second of every day. Knowing had I been less spiteful. This is an incomplete sentence.
Clearly school was not her strong suit.
Let's try to read this again. Yes, at least the way it did. It eats at me every second of every day. Knowing had I been less spiteful, or had I chose better, she says chose, not chosen. Chose better people to help me, or had I chosen, very nice, she does it right there, a different city or a different time, or paid attention harder, that it could have been better, eats away at me. Clearly the English language doesn't eat away at her. A part of me wants to run from it forever, but a part of me would hate myself for giving up on the voice of the creators and the fans. Well, I don't think those creators are too happy at the VIP creator badge, and they're all selling for the same amount of money. But okay, I wish there's just so many things I wish happened. I think she means had happened differently. I want to make it all right. Refunds are being issued and things are slowly being made better. Well, the refunds are being issued through the VEEPs. Things are being made better. But I don't think anything will ever make it up to me. Up to her? What about up to all the people that came there? All right. I led down those who supported me because I was stupid. And I'll always want to make that better. But I'm so excited to come back literally 100 times smarter. Well, just about anything would come off 100 times smarter than this post. But and why does she constantly say literally when she means figuratively? I don't know. Ready for anything. I'm excited to never make a decision like that again. I truly feel like a different person. However, it isn't about me. It's about y'all. And doing everything I can to give you what you deserve. The letter U, rather than, God forbid, we should spell out the word you, because that'd be an extra 2 characters. So that is the statement from Ms. Manger after this whole debacle. Now, what do I think about the whole thing from a legal perspective? Well, she has made people whole who have spent money on the tickets, and at least we got a refund, and apparently anyone who goes through the same channel gets one as well. I don't know if you go through their website, whether they've issued refunds or how long it takes or anything of that nature. Now, some people have asked, well, what about all the folks that spent plane tickets and hotel reservations and took time off of work in order to get to come to Tanacon? How are they made whole? How are they reimbursed for their losses? I wish the answer was a good one, but you know, if you've heard any of my legal opinions, a lot of the law can be boiled down to 2 words. Quote, it depends, close quote. It's very hard for an endeavor like this, with so many people coming and so many people claiming refunds, to undertake a review of who came just for Tanacon, who was going to come because they were in town anyway, who was coming and visited Tanacon while they went to their sister-in-law's bar mitzvah, or well, I guess if they had a bar mitzvah, it wouldn't be a sister-in-law. Well, maybe it would be. Or who was coming anyway. I don't know how to parse that out if you're the person issuing the refunds. So there would have to probably be some, if you lived in California, you could file a small claims court action. That's anything under $7,500, where it's a streamlined process. There's no jury, there's usually no appeal for the plaintiff, and you present your case in an informal setting and it gets resolved more quickly than the usual process. But at some point, really, I think it becomes speculative, and the law probably is not going to allow recovery for travel and meals or hotel rooms which were incurred as a result of attending Tanacon, those sort of incidental expenses or travel expenses. The contract, as it were, is that you bought a ticket, they sold you a ticket. And unless you can show that Tanacon knew that you were relying on that ticket as a result and spending airfare and hotel, I think it's an uphill fight. But it's possible it could win. Just remember, a judge is just a lawyer that knew the governor. So you never know what the court will do. That's my opinion on the matter. I'm interested to know if you yourself have either made a claim with the credit card company or gone through the website process where you're supposedly able to receive a refund, not only whether you went through that process, but whether you got positive results. I'm pretty sure you got positive results from your credit card company, but whether you got positive results from going through the website venue of getting your money back. If you haven't seen the video on the live call I had with American Express, you might want to check that out. That's where you hear me go through the interaction with the American Express representative in order to get the money back. And then just before that, Steve interviewed me at length for the legal issues. It discussed in a lot greater detail than I did here today. So you might want to check that out as well as any other videos. Now, I've seen so many of your kind comments on the videos, and I appreciate it. I'm not going to become a YouTube person. I have many other fish to fry, but I will here and there make an appearance, and appreciate your giving your support and subscription to Steve and Mangotea. So that you don't miss a video, make sure you, I think this is what I'm supposed to say, press the little bell dingy dingy hoo-ha that advises you when there's a new video, and to click the subscribe button, and then you'll get all the videos that I've mentioned, plus a whole lot more. Thank you, have a good evening, and good night.
Spay and neuter your poodle.
Oh yes, I should say that.
Action.
Yes. Thank you, good evening, good night. Make sure to spay and neuter your poodle.